Alright, hello. Um, I hope this works. Alright, hello. So I've been nervous to start streaming, because I didn't know how it would go. So, here we are. Help, hold on. Help, hold on. Alright, hopefully it doesn't echo anymore. I noticed it was echoing earlier. But yeah. So I just have some Dreamy Night playing in the background. I think I'm gonna draw today. And maybe a little bit of Minecraft. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I'm really like insanely nervous right now because this is like one of my first times doing this. So in case for those of you who are already following me, you've noticed I've like started streaming and then stopped almost immediately because I've been so nervous. But I mean, how am I ever gonna like start if I don't, click the start streaming button? So here we are. So I'm gonna pick up my pen real quick. The goal right now is to figure out, because in case you don't know, if you go to my Twitter, I'm working on a comic. So you may be wondering, yeah, well, the character that I'm currently using as my persona is also technically a character in the comic, and you might be wondering, it's bad to have self-inserts, right? But here's the thing. That's kind of what the comic is. It's kind of like all of my friends and then other people that I know if they had superpowers. You get what I mean? So right now I'm gonna work on my character because I know my character the best, and here's like everyone else has submitted their backstory already. Well, most people, but not everyone's has a completely fleshed out character yet. So I'm going to work on, what it looks like and stuff. Yeah. But before I do that, I'm going to use this as a reference for character stuff. So this character has sort of ice abilities, and so I need to figure out, how I'm gonna work with that. So, cause ice abilities, you think, yeah, it's pretty basic, straightforward, because they're ice abilities. You just draw ice coming from them, right? But I have to figure out like a way to make it somewhat unique. So here's the reference that I have. Characters mostly like, I'd say his abilities would have, yeah. I don't know how to describe it. So in terms of his ability, he can of course create ice, and then as well as sort of manipulate it, as well as sort of like think telekinesis, but if he could only use it on ice things, if that makes sense. I'm probably lagging insanely bad right now, but we're doing the best we can with what we have. So I could probably move the extender next stream, but So I have to figure out, normally when I draw, I typically, especially when sketching, I just use the normal hard round pressure brush, and then I make sure its opacity is, influenced by how hard I press. Later I'm probably going to play a bit of Minecraft too. So yeah, my goal right now is, especially because I'm nervous, I want to stream for like 2 hours today, at least 2 hours. And then if I start feeling more comfortable, I'll stream more often. But right now, just 2 hours for now. And then if I like it, I'll come up with a whole schedule and everything. So I'm gonna study this real quick. By far. Okay, so my character doesn't use a staff, he uses a sai. So yeah, we'll have to work with that. I have to figure out. I'm really nervous with this because I've never done something even remotely similar to designing what somebody's power looks like. So I have to like really think on this. I'm not normally really like talking when I'm drawing, so I also have to like multitask. By far, in terms of this reference, this and this will probably influence how his powers look the most, with this coming as a as a close second. Because we do have a character with electric based abilities too, and I don't want it to look too similar. And so the ones that look least electric to me are these two. Or, hold on, let me grab another color. These two. So I'm probably gonna base it most off of these two, and then leave these two for the other character, because I don't want their powers looking too similar, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to figure out how do I get the point across that it's not gonna be like a fine drawing because of the fact that it's just meant or like as a concept, sort of, if that makes sense. So I have to sort of figure out how to get the point across that his powers look like this, you know? So I think I'm just gonna start off with looking at this. I feel like I'd make this color, because this color probably would be not as bright of a blue. Or, I could keep it bright, but I don't think I want to. Let's see what exact blue that is. So this blue color's okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to sort of shift the hue more towards blue and a little bit less away from green, to make it a bit darker. Probably, well, a bit less saturated. Probably, help, no, probably right here, and then okay, so I did think of, so I think first what we're gonna show is how it would look when he uses this sort of telekinesis ability on things that are only, you know, ice. Because in terms of, you know, generating ice, I'm gonna have a lot more. It's gonna be harder for me to illustrate that because of the fact that, well, I mean, it's ice. How am I gonna make it look unique? So we're gonna go with the easy one for now, which would be sort of like pushing things away. And so for that, I'm gonna look up telekinesis references real quick. So if you could sort of coat them, and maybe I'm gonna draw an object here. We're gonna use our other color and make it like a dark gray. I'm gonna draw an object. Probably draw an object right here. Just assume this is like a shard or something, or literally anything else. And maybe we'll just have it where it sort of coats the object, if that makes sense, and then sort of points to him like this. So if he were right here, I don't know, concept art is hard, considering I have literally practically no experience in it. I only really have experience in, you know, illustration, which means like full drawings that are, you know, meant to look pretty rather than just show the idea, you know? But yeah, let's just say it would sort of point towards him like that. If that makes sense, I hope it does. in this character, I'd say I don't know how to describe him. So, I mean, he's literally just kind of like me. So, they're self inserts, but not all the way. So, they're self inserts, but like with a twist. So, I have to add literally all the other characters are my friends and other people that I know. Of course, if they wanted to be included, if they don't want to be, that's fine. I just, I'm not going to include them if they don't want to be included in the comic. So, um, so I can give a world overview that, if that makes sense. So the world is sort of, these people are essentially, how do I describe it? So the infected, these people with abilities are considered infected. And most of the world is against these people. However, because these people have been known for a rather not long time, but a decent amount of time, I'd say they are most widely, disrespected, but there are groups rising that, are like, hey, I mean, they didn't want to be born with powers, so, it's not really their fault. And then, but yeah, for the most part, they are disrespected by the law and such. So, because of their otherworldly, scientifically unexplainable powers, they are, especially in America at least, I don't know, I haven't designed any other countries except how America works in this story, because that's where probably the first, well, the most, at least not, if not the first bit of the story will be taking place is in, yes, the USA. The USA has opened sort of facilities to experiment on these people. And when you come out, so not everyone is known as sort of like an infected, if that makes sense. You're not just like, you're only known if you've done something that's not explainable, and then somebody reports you for it or something. So think about it like kind of like any other super powered like people that you've seen, superheroes, super villains. Most of the time they, outside of their outfit, like Superman, he looks completely normal, but it's just the outfit that's slightly different. So unless you do something that's, you know, weird, you're not gonna get immediately taken into a facility. So yeah, and then in the facility, you often get experimented on. They test your power levels. Like there's a whole ranking system I have, and in that ranking system, people can get rather powerful if that makes sense. Now, eventually, if I decide that, yeah, I do want to go ahead with this streaming thing, and I make, friends that are streamers, if they get close enough, I want to add them too. But I feel like it'd be awkward. Hold on. All right, yeah, I feel like it'd be awkward to just pop up in their DMs when I don't know them that well yet, and just be like, "Hey, you want to join this project I'm making?" So for now, it's just the people that I'm close to IRL and people that I've known for years online. So yeah. And I wasn't able to do much content creation or streaming last year, which should change this year because of the fact that I am taking easier classes. I have a whole world summary typed out. I can see if I can find it and read it to you guys. Should be in my Google Docs. So let me get that. And we're currently in the process of sort of reforming the story because with the way that it was going, a lot of people wanted to change how their backstory worked and such. So we decided, hey, let's just, not completely rewrite the story, but it'll take the same principles of the previous one, the same world overall, but just have different, a different storyline. So, yeah. Because with the previous one, there were some issues with how the main character, which was, by the way, was not me, because I don't think in general I'd be a main, like, I'd be maybe a main character in the story, but I wouldn't be the protagonist. So the protagonist had this sort of, yeah, there were a lot of bad guys to defeat, but there wasn't like a rival to compare himself to. So we had to rewrite it for that too, because I feel like it's important for the main character to have a rival. Like, not necessarily like a bad guy that, contests them, but like a fellow superhero or protagonist that challenges them to be better, Think Pokemon. So there was infected started popping up around the year 2025, and these were just seemingly normal people who had powers, and they started popping up around the globe. I have percentages and everything written down here, but I don't feel like we have to get into that. So in terms of how their powers work, there's typically some sort of like cost to either overusing their power or something that they just have as a result of having their power. So for example, I can give you my characters. Their sort of like result of having their power is that they don't look like, they look human, but they have like sort of inhuman like characteristics, like with the way that they're, I don't know how to describe it, with the way like they can open their mouth, if that makes sense, sort of unhinge their jaw and stuff. They have like really sharp teeth, so bend in inhuman ways, not like stretch, if that makes sense, not like those stretching superheroes and stuff, but rather that they can sort of, like practically, how do I explain? What is it called? It's like when you unhinge your joints or something, like, hold on, I just got a really weird text. Like when you unhinge your joints, so he can do that, but it's also, as a result, he has this sort of voice that sort of plays whenever he talks. It's like a secondary voice that plays when he talks and stuff. So as a result, he sort of loses sanity the more that he uses his power. We have a character who also, their immune system decreases the more that they use their power. So yeah, then there's we have different species as well. We're planning on including things like demons, elves, angels, and such. And yeah, so just think Marvel, but with people that exist if they had superpowers. I'm trying to find like the perfect thing for this. Let me do this real quick. So yeah, I got a little distracted there. But I'm back and ready to keep talking because it's literally practically all I do. I'm going for a rather chill stream today. Normally I won't be this chill. I'm actually rather chaotic. I can tell you guys a bit about me. I love Scream. Like, the Scream franchise is one of my favorite. Actually, no, it is my favorite horror franchise. So I love Scream. I had a Danganronpa phase. I'm not like completely ill Danganronpa now. It's like it's kind of like dormant now. It's not like I hate it, but I'm not like, oh my god, I love this thing now. So yeah, I don't hate Danganronpa. I don't really care for it as much as I used to. I was well. I draw. I edit. I'm actually in the process of editing a video for someone right now. But yeah, I'm in the process of editing a video for someone. And of course, I guess now I can add streaming to my resume. I'm also learning piano. So, yeah. I want to learn another language at some point, though I know it's going to be hard. I did, at one point, I was rather close to being able to form, well, actually, at one point, I was forming full sentences in Japanese, but I stopped using it over time and it just, faded. So. But yeah, at one point I was able to form full sentences in Japanese, believe it or not. And when talking to one of my friends, we would just talk in Japanese for a little bit, and of course it was only basic sentences, but if we didn't want anyone to know what we were talking about, then we just talk in Japanese. I spent like $50 on a book to help me learn Japanese, and I know a lot of vocabulary in Spanish, but I've never been able to form a sentence in Spanish. I don't know, it's just weird to me. I don't know how to do it. My goal is to figure out how sometimes, because, when am I going to use my vocabulary if I don't know, how to form a sentence? So, I don't see why not. And then, yeah, I don't know what else to say about me. Yeah, I'm in the process of learning how to play the piano, which is cool. So maybe one day I can play for you guys or some music or something. But for now, I don't know. For now, we'll just stick with what we have, which will probably mostly be art. And last year I wasn't able to upload as much art as usual because of school being a dick. But this year, I'm taking easier classes, so I should be able to. And if not, then I'll make sure to at least stream. If I can't draw, I'll make sure to at least stream, me playing games and such. I'm actually surprised because we've almost made it to the 30-minute mark. I didn't know I thought I'd chicken out eventually, just, hit the stop streaming button again. But, you've got to start somewhere, so. Yeah. So, Lily Pichu is one of my favorite music artists, especially when I'm sleeping, because, he's a very nice voice, makes relatively peaceful music. It's just nice to listen to when sleeping. And because today's, meant to be a more subtle, chill stream, I decided, hey, why not play some Lily Pichu? So, went ahead. That's what we're listening to. I listen to some of Corpse's songs when I sleep too, because, some of his music's chill, but some of it, like, Daywalker is chaotic, so I have like a whole sleeping playlist. Yeah. In terms of music, I listen to anything except country. I don't know, I just don't really like country that much. I don't know if it's just me, but I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. They just don't like country, so. And then we need to figure out how I'm gonna illustrate his sort of second voice thing. Sort of put a speech bubble. What should I make the speech bubble say? I'm gonna say hi, Bob. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, so it's a little bit about me. In terms of how my day's going, I've been getting a lot of stuff done today. Believe it or not. I know, it's unbelievable. But in terms of... Hold on. What song are we listening to? I swear to God, I've never heard this before. Hold on. Okay, it's good, but we're gonna stay on Lily Pichu. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I recognize you weren't listening to Lily Pichu before. It was like a cover of one of her songs, but I mean, still kind of Lily Pichu. Not really, but still. um. Yeah, I don't know how to sing. I've wanted to learn. I mean, I sing, but it's not like, you know, I'm obviously not good at it. I've never had any form of training. Getting into acting though, I've done a little bit of voice acting before. Though I had a bad experience and so I stopped. I might get back into it eventually, just not now. But yeah. I'd say in terms of things, I'm rather multi-talented. I like to be sort of a jack of all trades, you know? It's kind of like one of my life goals. And I like playing D&D too. I've dungeon mastered before, I've been a player before as well. And so, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not currently in a D&D campaign, but I do have a series planned. I want to draw some of the people that I follow, on Twitter at least. I think we should add some red in here because of the fact that, yeah, sure, he does have a red eye though, so I have a little bit of red. Because of the fact that I want to draw people that I follow on Twitter and stuff. I want to draw them as D&D characters, so I want to create like a whole stat sheet for them, and you know, draw how I think they'd look. Probably do it on a stream. If not, I'll at least record it and probably upload it to YouTube as one of my first videos. So. But yeah. It's rather shitty concept art, but you know, it gets the idea across to me at least. I don't know if it gets the idea across to y'all, but goal is for me to get it. So, you know, eventually one time, eventually sometime, you know, I'll post good concept art that actually makes sense to everyone, and you know, people that aren't just me. But until the day that I can be able to do that without wondering where I went wrong in my life, I think we're going to stick with this. But yeah. You know, this is my first stream. I'm rather nervous still, but you know, I think in terms of everything, I'm doing rather good. I've heard that you want to keep talking during your streams. You don't just, you know, even if nobody's there, which I don't know because I've also heard that you wanted to turn the viewer account off, but even if nobody's there, I've heard you want to keep talking because, you know, assuming you have your viewer account on, you won't know if somebody's there or not. So then I have chat open, but I don't have the viewer account. So yeah, I hope that if anyone is watching, that I'm somewhat entertaining and not completely bored. But in case you're wondering why I'm not moving right now, it's because I think we're gonna move on to Minecraft. I think this, well, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. If I don't move on to Minecraft, I'm going to at least set it up so I can either A, do it next stream, or B, set it up so we can do it later in the stream. So yeah, there's something rather cool that I want to show you. So I hope that if anyone's watching, your day's been good. So I can continue going on about what this is about if you want. So the name of the comic is called Project Untreated. We decided originally we were just gonna say we're just gonna say Untreated, right? Because project is kind of weird, but we were like, project adds a certain vibe to it, so we were like, you know, let's keep it. So we did. I have another artist working with me on the visuals, and everyone is gonna sort of write it, but I'm the main writer, with the other artists also somewhat being the main writer, but not, they don't write as much. So I'm pretty much the main writer, but everyone that's in the comic or that has made a character is sort of a writer, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get, I'm working on, because I want to create an audience over on YouTube too, because I want to get into content creation, but I've also heard that you want to, because I don't think Twitch has good discoverability or something like that, but that you want to create an audience on another platform as well, which I have one on Twitter. I should probably tweet that I'm streaming, but I don't want like people to show up to the stream and see me nervous, so I'll do it. How about this? I'll do it once we hit the 40-minute mark. I'm going to say that we've been streaming. I'm going to tweet it out. So yeah. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and get this ready for everyone. Let's go ahead and get the Minecraft ready. What else can I talk about? Oh, Scream 5. So in terms of Scream 5, I've heard a lot of people didn't like it, which, okay, I can see why, because I didn't like Richie. He was my least favorite, but I don't see why people are hating on Amber. Like, I understand y'all were like, this isn't anything like the original, but this kind of like Scream's whole point is supposed to make sort of light of things in the horror genre, and in this case it was making light of requels, which if you just don't like requels, then you're not gonna like the movie, because that's kind of what it's centered on. But you know, yeah, I can see why people didn't like Richie. In terms of Amber, the most I didn't like about her was that the fact that she, you know, she's dead. The fact that she died, and the fact that she's not coming back. Yeah, but I did like Amber for the most part. Yeah, I just didn't like the fact that she's, you know, dead, or the fact that even if you didn't like Amber as a killer, I think we can all agree she's hot. Yeah, but yeah, and I don't see why people hated Scream 5 that much, because yeah, I can see the hate towards Richie and maybe a little bit towards certain characters, but I don't understand why people hate Amber so much. But maybe that's just me. especially with, I mean, her outfits were good. Well, decent at least, pretty good in my opinion. I like her, you know, dress style. Um, but yeah, in terms of what my least favorite Scream movie is, I hope I don't get hate for this, but my least favorite is actually Scream 3. I don't know, it just didn't hit. Um, it's not like I hate any of the Scream movies. I actually like all of the Scream movies. It's just my least favorite is Scream 3. If you want to talk about what my least favorite installation in total is, it's actually the MTV series. I still like certain parts of it. There were certain seasons that, like certain episodes and stuff. I like most episodes of it, but like as a whole, it's my least favorite adaptation of Scream. But I still like it. So yeah, and my most favorite is between Scream 5, Scream 4, and Scream 1. Because Scream 5 did have the most gore. It was the goriest, in my opinion at least. It had the best score out of all those previous installations, the best graphics, but that's to be expected because it came out later. So, I also really liked Amber and Tara and how it, you know, included people of different demographics with Mindy and Chad, you know. Because in Scream 2, the first two characters they killed off were literally black people. Like, but yeah. And how they are also including, you know, queer people as well. That's cool. So, yeah. It's happy to see more inclusiveness in Scream. And yeah. I wish, in terms of Scream 5, that they did go with the original concept of Tara and Amber having dated rather than making Amber and Richie date because I don't know. I think I made this clear. I don't like Richie. Yeah, I don't like Richie at all. But you know, it is what it is. I don't see why people are already hating on Scream 6 though, because it hasn't even came out. Like, I get it. It's gonna be weird that it's set in such a big city in New York, but like, you have to hope that it'll be good. You can't just be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch the movie because it's gonna be bad. I can already tell. Like, at least wait till it comes out and see the reviews. If not, at least watch it yourself and form an opinion. Just my opinion, but I just don't see why people are already hating on Scream 6. And yeah, let's see what times it hit. Okay, we're at 38 minutes. I have 2 minutes before I have to tweet this out, and then. Well, I'll tweet it out once this pack finishes downloading, because we're not gonna play vanilla Minecraft because I can play vanilla Minecraft. I'm not like an expert compared to the rest of my friends, who, by the way, I'm hoping will start streaming soon. We're sort of already formed a content creation group. I just have to edit the videos, which I'm like halfway done with. So, you know, but I am a member of Flourish SMP, believe it or not. So I'm trying to download the mod packs for that right now. Probably should have done that before I started streaming, but then again, you can only do it so much. I can't, because I was worried before I started streaming. I was like, hey, there's this voice in the back of my mind. It's like, yeah, okay, you need to get the basics done, but if you keep like worrying about the small things, you'll just never start streaming. So that's part of the reason why I don't have it downloaded. Yeah, so then I'm going to probably make a VODs channel for this stream, and then a channel where I upload, you know, YouTube videos that haven't been streamed and compilations and stuff, if that makes sense. And then I have a TikTok already, but I just don't post on it much. I have an Instagram. I don't post on it much either. It's dead as hell, but it's okay. Yeah. So still downloading these packs. I was told that it's a hefty mod pack, which is good. Well, because it's not, you know, in terms of vanilla Minecraft, I can play. You'll just see me die a lot, and it'll be rather embarrassing. So, but I have some news. So, in terms of the comic, we are rather close to finishing. Well, at least the first chapter is on its way. I feel like rather soon, if we keep moving at this rate, we'll have it done. Let's see, it's currently August, so we'll probably have it done by October, November. If not, if there's something holding us back, it'll be December. But we have one more character backstory to finish, which should be submitted to me by today. It's supposed to be submitted to me by today. So, and it's hard for me to make clear statements on when we'll be finished, because again, it's not just reliant on me, it's reliant on other people too. I'm gonna turn Minecraft down because that's really pissing me off. Music. So let me music sounds master volume go down to 50. But yeah, it's hard for me to make clear statements because it's not like the comic is completely reliant on me, though a lot of it is reliant on me. It's not like all of it is, so it's also the pace that other people move as well as the pace that I move. So, but I feel like October and November are probably the latest. I doubt it'll be released December. It'll probably be on chapter 3 will probably be released in December. I'm not sure. We don't have a clear schedule, but it should be relatively easy for. In terms of character designs, we have, of course, my character, because I mean, I'm dressed like this. Like look at my PNG, like hello. But yeah, in terms of what characters we have designed, we have mine, and like practically all of the main cast except one, and we plan on adding other characters later. But yeah, in terms of the cast that comes, you know, most quickly, they're almost done being designed. We just have one more character to design, and that's not in my hands. So the reason why that design is not in my hands is because I have to focus on writing the story. Fatty part thighs, thick thighs, save lives, literally. And if you hear stuff in the background, just know that it's my family, believe it or not. So eat me. And my house is on fire. It's uploaded. Okay. So let me put in the server IP. Alright, we're almost done with this mod pack. I just have to edit one thing about it. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm going to go BRB. Alright. I'm back. So, let's see. Okay, it seems to be done. So, I'm gonna go ahead, start the mod pack. And as soon as we are connected to the Flourish SMP, I will begin to, well, begin to tweet that we're streaming, but I'm really nervous that, oh, other people could actually watch me, because I know chances are nobody's gonna watch me if, I don't tweet it or post it in some other place. So that's why I'm sort of streaming comfortably right now, but, I guess you have to try to get somewhere, so. Right now. Okay. Let's figure out how this works. Play. Until then, I'm going to continue ranting about the comic. Going on a rant. So, we have other comics planned as well. But, we're going to focus on this one because It's the first one that's planned to come out, so it's also rather big. So we've started sort of creating mini comics to sort of get, an idea as to what creating comics is like and how we can make this comic look the best that it can. Well, the best that we can in this moment, at least. Like, we don't want to be like, oh, we're not going to post because we want it to look the best that it can, because we have to post it eventually. So the best that it can without sacrificing too much time. In terms of how this will look, I do sort of like the very rough thumbnail sketches. Then the other artists, I don't know if they want me to name them, so I won't right now. But the other artists, they work on the actual sketch. And do I line or do they line? I think they line it. Wait, no. So they work on the actual sketch, and then I clean up their sketch, and then they line it, and I color and shade it. So, yeah. This song is really peaceful. I love listening to this when I sleep too. It's sort of it's not like, you get the vibe. Like, it's not peaceful, but like, especially when I'm like, sometimes you'll have sad nights. And so whenever I have a sad night where I'm trying to sleep, but I'm not necessarily like really happy, but I'm not like mentally breaking down, and I'm not sobbing and crying, but I'm not like, really happy. It's just nice to listen to this song. Because if I'm having a breaking down, I listen to other songs. This is nice to listen to, or if you just got finished with the breakdown, it's nice to listen to this too, because it's sort of like, yeah, you're still sad, but have something somewhat peaceful. So you get this, and yeah. In terms of whether I'll be family friendly or not, I'm not going to be family friendly. I curse probably more than most adults do, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm rather chaotic in my normal personality, but I'm somewhat nervous, I'm sort of being calm. And there will be times where even when I'm not nervous, I'll be calm too. If you decide that, yeah, when I start streaming more often, that, yeah, I like you more when you were calmer, there will be times when I'll be calm still. You won't miss out on that completely. Because, yeah, me being calm is sort of a part of my personality, but for the most part, I'm chaotic. I'm never completely one or the other. So I'm somewhere in between, or a mix of both. You didn't have to be in the right environment for one of them, if that makes sense. Alright, I think as soon as I input this, we should be able to start. Let me check the IP. Lily's songs are so beautiful. I love them. But yeah, you never, chances are, unless I'm on a break, you're gonna hear my parents in the background. I hope you don't, but, well, my mom in the background at least, and then you might hear my sister too, and you probably won't, but there will be times when I'll go on mute because they'll just randomly enter my room, and it's weird because why are you entering my room without knocking, please? But yeah. Alright, I'm connecting to the server right now. Okay. Well, now it's time for me to tweet that I'm live, which is really nerve-wracking, but here we go. Let me just switch to Minecraft. And then change what I'm streaming to Minecraft. Add game capture. Minecraft. Okay, let me tweet that I'm live. This is nerve-wracking for me, but I've got to do it eventually, so might as well. I think I'll format I've been live for a moment, but I have been too nervous to actually tweet this, so here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, I'm tweeting it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the tweet's been sent. Oh, okay. So now I need to pick an origin. I already had one picked. It just, because when in the Flourish SMP, at least they're like, hey, you pick before you join. So, you know, I'm gonna pick. I have to find which one I picked. I have I know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Like, I know essentially what it does. I just don't know the name. So I'm looking for what I picked. Oh, okay, well, apparently I can't find. I don't know, it's been like deleted or something. The channel seems to be deleted, but okay. We'll have to make do, I guess. So, we'll have to figure out which one I picked. Okay, well, I know it wasn't human. Avian, no. Arachnid, no. That's what's that one? Arcanite. I think it was this. Yeah, I think it was Arcanite. Yeah, I think it was this. I'll go through the others just to make sure. Show of Taurus. Grim Reaper, Battlescar, Crystalline, Slime, Harpian, Witch, Evoker. Wait, was it a witch? I don't think, no, it wasn't a witch. Infested, Glitcher. Yeah, okay, it wasn't this, but that's cool. Merling, Itchling, Piglin, Axolotl, Cobblestonian, Nuclear. Dimensional being. Okay, that's cool. I like mine though. I like mine. Arcanite. There. Class. Okay, so there was a class too. So I had to try to figure out how to remember what class I was. Okay. Farmer, no. Rancher, no. Nitwit, no. Beastmaster, no. Rogue, Archer, no. Warrior, Explorer, Merchant. I think it was a merchant. Or was I a cleric? He's one of the two. I think it was a merchant though, right? I think. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I think I was. I don't know. I don't know why they deleted the member intros, but I can look at the updates, moderator updates. Let's see. Magic never pinged this one. Origins, no. Okay, no, it doesn't seem. Yeah, they don't seem to have any notifications as to why they deleted member intros, but either it's been deleted or for some reason I just can't see it anymore. So. We'll go with merchant. We'll just hope we were merchant. Oh, okay. No one's online right now, but you know, here we are. Okay, so there's like there's like a voice thing. Okay, that's cool. I didn't look at what mod they had installed, so I'm gonna be completely clueless. How am I supposed to get over this tree? Help! Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get down. I'll figure it out, I guess. I also don't know like any keybinds, so I have to probably. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were clashing. So I'll probably have to check on those and fix those later. But you know, I still don't know how I'm supposed to get on this tree. I want to be let down, please. Am I supposed to just die? Ew, auto jump is on. I may add Optifine to the mod pack because I typically like it when stuff looks amazing, but vanilla Minecraft's not bad. I'll figure out what I want to do with this eventually, whether I want Optifine or not. But for now, I have to turn off auto jump because that is hideous. No, thank you. What is this? Midnight. Okay. Just let me turn off auto jump, please. Options. Controls. Auto jump off. Let's see what these are. Space? What conflicts with space? Hello? Iris. Okay, I don't know what my keybinds are for Origins though, so I don't know if I'm like losing stuff or not. I don't know. Oh, Origins, it says right here. Hold on, it was somewhere. Yeah, right here. Active power G. View Origin C. Active power secondary. Do we have an R? Reset. What else is using G? You're using G. B. No. N. No. E. M. No. K. No. L. J. There we go. Push to talk. You make push to talk. That can be. Yeah. And then disable voice chat. There we go. What else is using G? Open screen select. So let's change this to this because I doubt I'll be using that much. Okay, we need to figure out active power secondary, what I should set it to. So if G is 1, why don't I make T the other one? I've never heard the song actually. It goes hard though. R. What conflicts with R? Reload shaders. Okay. I'll make that. Yeah. We'll make that our numpad. And yeah, this is very weird. I'm totally not going to forget these. What are you talking about? My my keybinds are typically weird in any video game, but eventually I'll get used to it. Probably. I say as I proceed to never get used to it, but still. Okay, we have to find what conflicts with F. Because I've noticed every time I play with Origins, I typically use that mod out of literally any other mod. So. Okay, that's, yeah, we can't make it F because. Local potion of. Okay, yeah, very crazy stuff installed, but I'll figure it out how to use it eventually. It'll just take me a little bit. Okay, now if I jump from here, will I just die? I think so. So how am I supposed to get down? I'll figure it out. Let me change my category to Minecraft, because I hate Minecraft. Might as well. I don't know how like tags work on Twitch, so I just added a couple of those too. But you know, yeah. So I have to figure out how to get down from this tree, believe it or not. I don't know why I spawned up here, but figure out how to get down. It's a jump. Oh, yeah. Let me down, please. I just want to be set free, please. I'm begging. There. We'll just gotta patiently climb down. Right. I'm in such a low health. Oh my god. I want to test out my abilities, but I don't want to accidentally break something. So I'm gonna test it out over here. Y'all have some really cool buildings though. They're really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna test that out over here. Help! I'm pressing G. Nothing's happening. It is G, right? How do I? You cast mighty spells that cause destruction, but you have to learn them. Oh, I have to learn them first. How do I learn them? Okay, so I have to figure out how to learn them. How am I? I'm trying to figure out, is there like an item or something? To be remembered. How am I supposed to learn them? I'm so lost. Hello? We'll figure it out eventually. Maybe it's experience points. I probably should not have done that because I'm probably gonna die soon, but wow, it's too late now. What is this? American Progress, yeah, but what is it though? Stunning, artistic, and who? Melduck. I finish later. It is 3 days later. What the hell? I'll work on it next week because school and sports and 2 weeks later. Leave. I'm gonna just go in this house. Oh wait, what is this? Like that big house. Let me leave me alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I'm not looking to start any drama, so think we'll leave. How am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Y'all stay safe, not me though. Just hurt. Oh. Okay. 61. I'll find the X. 61. I'm so bad at this game. It's embarrassing. Okay, you have to like forgive me, cause in my defense, I did not expect that to hurt. Clearly I was wrong, but you know, here we are. Yeah, I get my lapis. I don't get my experience points, but it's fine. Yeah, I still can't cast spells. It's okay. Graveyard. I have like a whole developed town. Oh my god. Oh my god, this place is huge. I have to figure out like what I have to do to like live. Do I have to like talk to somebody to like city planning? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because this place is so developed. Let's see. I don't know where I am. I'm checking. Ooh. It's a mini chest. That's cute. You can only store one thing in it though. What the hell? Y'all stay safe. No, thank you. What the hell are you? Wait, if I like right click you, does anything happen? What do you do? Y'all are terrifying. I would jump if I could fly. I can't though. I just die immediately. You could seem friendly though, but you're ugly. I don't think I want to be friends with you. So, bye. I'm like a little child running around. Please. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's okay. I wonder what the other SMP members their first time what it was like on the server, because my first time clearly isn't the best because look at me. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just I'm very much lost, but it's okay. I hope. My goal is to stream with one of my friends, probably in September. Probably early September. I know. I don't know why they're like, I just don't know how ready they are to stream. They don't seem ready. They talk about how they're not ready. Some of them say they are ready, and it's weird. You know, it's weird. You know, yeah, you get what I mean. Totally. You totally get what I mean, despite not being in my friend group. Please. Still though. It's been 1 hour and 17 minutes. At least it has, right? How long has it been? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's been 1 hour and 17 minutes. So, and there's 2 hours. I'm going to sign off. And yeah. I also have an art raffle coming up. So, that's part of the reason why I'm not drawing much. Because I make sure that piece comes out the best it can, and that I'm not, you know, I haven't drawn so much that I hit art block and cannot draw the raffle piece because I'm an art block. So I'm just doing light stuff for now to try to not hit art block. And that happens. All my pieces that I try to force myself to draw look absolutely horrible. So there's so many times when I do like some sort of special exercise, but it has to be like a very specific exercise, or else I won't hit art block, which means I just have to go through every exercise I've ever learned until I hit the one that, you know, sort of helps me exit art block. But till then, or I can just wait it out, which takes me like 7 years. But you know, I'm low on hunger. I don't know where to eat, so I'm just running around hoping I don't die. I probably am gonna die though. Okay, Anna, your apothecary is under construction, but can I eat it though? Can I consume it? Do not enter. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have entered. I said I wasn't gonna like start drama or anything. It's too late. I can't get out. Help! Help! Let me out, please. It's not like I can like undo it there. It's gonna have to. Yeah, I'm sorry. Whoever's house this is, I'm sorry. I didn't realize, or whoever's cafe that is, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you already went under the house. That you know, that I the sign. So I'm sorry. Please don't get mad at me. But I might pick a building after art raffle's over. I might pick a building and just draw it, because these are really pretty buildings. I can't build, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to like place my wooden block house next to some extravagant house and then it look absolutely horrible. So I just have to hope. Because I myself cannot build. All my buildings come out looking either like dodos or wooden blocks. So I gotta hope and pray. I mean, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get in here. I hope it's not illegal for me to get in here, because there's like a sign telling me not to come in. Zach's vacation home. Please, Zach, I'm begging you. I just need some food. No. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. How big is this place? Is there like a way I can open my mini map? How do I? There. I haven't actually gone that far. Dire, and my house is on fire. Leashy, healthy. What the hell? Who posted this? Yeah, you go. Who wrote that? I want to know like the story behind that, because excuse me. Did you just call me? No, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have gone up here without like knowing what this is, but I mean I'm hungry, so just got to hope. you think I can jump in that farm right there? Oh, I don't want to knock you off. How do I get down? No, how do I get down? No, seriously, that can be so for real. Like, be fucking for real. Cause how do I get down? Ooh, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna try to have my next stream be like on Wednesday or something, but no guarantees. And it probably won't be Minecraft. I might do a little bit of Minecraft, but I don't know. I tend to do better in terms of socializing when there's other people with me. So oh, he has a whole helmet. Please don't shoot me. No, 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 we don't have to do all this. Oh god, oh god. I can't even cast any spells. I just have to hope and pray. No, we don't have to do all this, y'all. We do not have to do all of that. Help me, help, help, please. If there's a sign telling me I can't come in here, I'm going to literally kill somebody. I need somewhere to be. Okay, this is a really pretty building, but where's the food? I'm not even hungry anymore, but I know I'm gonna be hungry eventually, so. Let's see. I don't think I have much to get done tomorrow, so I might actually, at 2 hours, I might, leave and then decide to keep streaming if I manage to hit everything that I have to do before tomorrow, which is mostly just homework. So, and a couple chores. I have to do laundry. Speaking of laundry, I'm gonna actually go BRB because I think the load I had in the washing machine is actually done. So, BRB. Alright, I'm back. I want to after this I'm going to do some research on tags. So yeah. And the stream is gonna be awkward because it's my first stream, and hope that I make some progress each and every time that I stream. So right now, I think I'm doing decent. I wouldn't say I'm doing bad. I wouldn't say I'm doing the best, but you know, it's my first stream. What do you expect? So, and then I'm going to upload some stuff to YouTube. I'm gonna work on some videos. That way I can build a community over there, and as well as continuing to grow my Twitter community. And I'll probably focus on these three, and then if I find out that, oh hey, I'm actually doing rather good, I might actually, you know, devote more time to developing communities on other social media like Instagram and TikTok. I feel like those are the 5, if not the only 5, that I'm going to be a part of. There's only how much time you can spend on each of them, because like, think about it like this. I mean, I'm also a student, so I have to make sure my grades don't flip as well. So, devoting a lot of time. So I'm gonna focus on, right now, just Twitter, like I have been, Twitch, and YouTube. And I've heard that Twitch is, you know, not as good anymore. That's why Lily Pichu chose YouTube over Twitch. So if I get bigger, or when I get bigger, I'm going to probably move to YouTube, which will mean I have only 4 social media to worry about. And I am starving again, so yeah. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing decent for my first time streaming, and I'd like to do it again. I hope to do it. I know my next time will either be this weekend or Wednesday. Goal is one of the 2 times I'll have, at least one of the 2 times I'll have another friend with me streaming, because it's hard to, you know, show my personality with no one that I know like decent around. So because so much of everyone's personality is built off of how they interact with other people, it's like sort of how it defines you as a person. It's just so significant to your character, and so it's hard for me to show that when, you know, I'm not with anyone I know, but rather just talking. So, but I figured it out eventually, and I'm going to work as hard on everything that I can. So, my birthday was on August 16th. I want to, next time I stream, should I stream Phasmophobia inside the back rooms or what? I'm gonna contact some of my friends, like some of the friends that I talk to a lot, if they don't want to start streaming yet. Actually, I think I'm gonna contact both. Some of the friends that I don't talk to that much, which, like, some of my streamer friends that, you know, not really close to, but we're still friends, you know. So it's like, I'll talk to them if they want to do anything. I'll also talk to my close friends to see if they want to do anything. And, you know, if my closer friends respond and the streamer friends respond, I'll see if I can get them together and we can all do something. Or we could stream sort of, like, I could do multiple streams and just with some of them out, you know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll stream one with this person, then another one with this person. I feel like I do the best in terms of that. So people will see me in their DMs, be like, "Hey, yeah, you, come here." Oh god, oh god, oh no. Hey, you, yeah, you're coming with me now. Come here. Come here. Yeah, get in the van. So as soon as I finish this, I'm going to work on the stuff that I have to do tomorrow, and then I'm going to sit down, edit. I doubt I'll stream again because I want to stream once a day. I don't want to stream multiple times in a day. Not once a day, but you know what I mean. So I want to stream Wednesday and slash or next weekend. So whether it'll be two more times this week or one more time this week, I don't know yet. But it'll definitely be one of the times, and I'll have it posted on my stream schedule as soon as I figure out which one of those times. But yeah, if it's on Wednesday, it'll be earliest will probably be around 4 when it starts, because about the time I get home. This is the earliest time I get home, and I doubt I'll be able to do it immediately because I'm gonna have to probably take a 20-minute nap, so it'll probably be 4:20. 4:20, please. Yeah. But yeah. And I'm actually rather proud of the PNG that I drew for myself, considering I haven't made a PNG before. So, granted, it's kind of weird because most PNGs you would be like, oh, shouldn't their mouth open when they talk? But like, I didn't want to draw the mouth open, so it's just like, I'll just draw the eyes opening and closing. But yeah. Can I harvest these? Who's these? Male. Bell Duck's epic sound. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Same house. But I want to work on getting a house done. Next stream. Next stream, I'll either do Minecraft before or after the other game. So, yeah. And then I have some games planned. I'll probably host a poll for which one I should play. I actually have a lot of games that streamers play. I have like Asmophobia. I can't think of much else. I have Valorant, but I also have like more obscure games like Inside the Backrooms. I won't say that's obscure, but I won't say it's like, oh, everyone knows Inside the Backrooms. You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen many people play it. Maybe I'm wrong. I have Gang Bees. I have, what's it called? Jackbox games. And of course Minecraft. And a lot of others. Because I mean, what else is taking up my storage? I have like a terabyte of storage, and literally all of it is being taken up by video games. I'll probably get another terabyte soon. But as of right now, I'm not really concerned about it. You know, not like, because most of the storage, I don't play all these video games. Like if I was playing every video game, I'd be like, yeah, I need another hard drive. But it's like, since I'm not like often playing all of these video games, I can just, you know, delete it and reinstall it later. But I can see why it's nice to have them installed, so that way if you're like, hey, I want to start playing this video game more, you can be like, yeah, I'm gonna play this video game more without having to like reinstall it. Like one less barrier. But in terms of streaming, I want to have fun. I want to grow an audience. So that way I can talk to them, you know, like an extra friend, if that makes sense. Like, sort of like, oh, you know, kind of like making a friend, except it's like, hey, if I, you know, feel lonely and can't talk to anyone else, I mean, I have an audience, I could just stream to them, which probably won't, I'll need to abide by the schedule or to actually get people, unless I'm like that large, which will probably never happen. But I mean, because to be honest, just look at me. But like if I go down any route in terms of content creation, it'll probably just be artists. But you know, if I could be everything, it'll be cool too. But that's just me being greedy, and I'll do it again. Sort of like a occupation glad, if that makes sense. What is the point of this ladder? Hello? Because why is it even here? How'd y'all even get bedrock is my question. You know what? It's probably some mod or something, because why is there bedrock? Hello? Yes, it is. I'm gonna look up how Arcanite works, because I'm lost. How to learn Arcanite. Oh, it's an hour-long video. Okay, you sound delusional. An hour long. You want me to watch this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out by myself. No, it's like a terrible route to go, but it's just my personality, so I'm not typically one to look at the instructions or something and be like, and follow that. I'm typically one to be like, hey, I'll figure it out myself. Not necessarily a good thing, but it's sometimes not a bad thing, so. This place is beautiful. Holy shit. Stretching real quick. Man. I want to learn animation. I might I might just make that into a video series. Me learning animation. But it's just hard because I don't know like where to start. It's weird. Like in terms of videos, there's a tons of videos on just drawing, but it's not like any. There's good videos on animation. It's just like confusing on where to start. Like, there's tons of videos on where to start when you're drawing. Not that many on where to start when you're animating. So, well, not, you get what I mean. Like, I just don't find them as. I guess because when you were younger, you already started drawing probably because it's just have a pencil and paper. But in terms of animating, you typically either had to make a flip book to do it that young, or had to have access to some animation program, which most people probably didn't have access to. So I'm not gonna question as to why there's lava in these potions. Will I burn if I get in it? I want to destroy it so bad, but I don't want to because it's somebody else's house. I want to figure out if I can get into it, if that makes sense. Oh, it's a little like honey slime. Hey, mate. But yeah, I listen to any song except country songs because I don't like any genre except country songs. Of course, every genre has its, you know, not so great songs. So. Did I lose them? I think I lost them. That was embarrassing. Never again, never again. I promise I'll never do that again. Yeah, that was insanely embarrassing. How did I die to a zombie? No, because what? I might cut it to 1 hour and 45 minutes because I do have a lot to do and I want to probably. I'm getting relatively tired. I might take a nap because I haven't taken one today. I normally take naps that often, but on Sundays I typically will because it's just beginning of the start of a new week. So, I typically have a lot to do on a Sunday compared to what I had to do on a Saturday or Friday. So, yeah. All right. Hope everyone's day is up good. I'm going to sign off here. Have a good day, and I'm going to continue improving everything that I can. I've asked one of my streamer friends for advice, which I forgot to reread before I started because they sent it to me so long ago. I forgot to reread the advice before I started streaming, but you know. All right. I hope everyone has a good day and good night. Well, good night. Yeah, I can't even sign off because I don't listen. I'm good at math. I just like I'm really bad at English. So you'll hear me like fuck up the English language like at least 17 different times within one stream. It's embarrassing, I know. But, you know, it's only so much you can do. Yeah, I'm surprised I made it to the school that I did because of the fact that my English is horrendous. It's like I can spell because it's like no, I can't. Yeah, I can spell a word. I just can't like, and I can write. It's just hard for me to like speak. If that makes sense. Like I can write, but like, cause I'm thinking about it. But if I'm just speaking, I'm just like, yeah, I know what I want to say, and I'm not really thinking of the order that I put the words in. So, yeah. All right. Hope everyone has a good day. Or night, whenever you're seeing this. If you are, well, of course you are seeing this, because, you know, or else you wouldn't get this bye message, but bye. Have a good day, night, whatever, morning.